What's up, everybody? If you do not speak German, this episode of Life in Germany is for you. So let's say you never learn another word of German in your life. Hallo, guten Tag, wie geht es Ihnen?
Wo ist die Käsespätzle?
But before you learn any of that, there is something far more important that you need to learn. That being, how to insult someone in German. So the number one thing that you absolutely have to know how to say is shut up. I mean, when you think about it, it's probably the most useful two words in any language. In fact, once you know how to say shut up, you don't really need to know any other German. Once you know how to tell someone to shut up in a certain language, they will never speak to you in that language again. It's really quite simple. So in German, there are about 4 ways to tell someone to shut up. 5 if you include the polite ones. To politely tell someone to shut up, you say bitte Ruhe or bitte leise. They both mean please be quiet. If you want to be a bit more forceful, you can always just drop the bitte, please, and just say Ruhe or leise, quiet. But what am I doing? I'm not here to tell you how to be polite, I'm here to tell you how to be a jerk. One step away from politeness would be halt den Mund. Mund is the literal anatomical term in German for mouth, so it's basically just saying shut your mouth. One step further would be halt die Klappe. I believe it's most popular among the younger children, like in school and stuff. You can also just say Klappe. Now, if things are getting really heated, you can say Halsmaul. Maul is the German word for a dog's mouth or an animal's mouth in general. I think it's a beast mouth is the literal translation. In any case, saying Halsmaul is pretty stinking harsh. The final step up the ladder of vulgarity would be Halt die Fresse, but that's pretty much like saying shut the F up in English, so... Moving on. Some insults carry over very easily from English, like you are an idiot. Du bist ein Idiot. One of my favorite offensive German words, actually one of my favorite German words overall, is Ohrfeigengesicht. Now, one of the things I like so much about this word is it doesn't have a direct translation into English. So in German, you'd use it by saying, hat ein Ohrfeigengesicht. He has an Ohrfeigengesicht. And basically what that means in German is he looks so stupid that his appearance provokes aggression. It seems like traditionally German insults are based around pig comparisons, but I've also heard that nowadays those are becoming more old-fashioned, and comparing someone to a pig is like just calling them a scoundrel or something. Schweinehund, pig dog, is still used, but I believe that's typically used to mean pervert these days. Call me out if I'm wrong, though. Now, of course, you can still use pigs to make some pretty good insults. For example, du riechst wie ein fettes Schwein. You smell like a fat pig. Or you could just say Drecksau. Now, when I got here, I was so pleased to find out the Germans have adopted our lovely tradition, or whatever you want to call it, of Yo Mama jokes, known here as Deine Mutterwitze. Google that and you will find German Yo Mama jokes all over the internet. Deine Mutter hat versucht, M&Ms alphabetisch zu ordnen. Die Pupse deiner Mutter sind schuld für die globale Erwärmung. Deine Mutter braucht für ihr Gesicht einen Waffenschein. Now, I know I said this video is for people who don't speak German, but if you're German and you're watching this, I have a question. Because I have heard that if you tap your head while you're looking at someone, that is super offensive, and if a cop sees you, you can get fined. Are these things true? Alright, well that's all for today. If you like this video, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and share it with your friends. Wenn du einen Vorschlag für ein neues Video hast, mach einen Kommentar unten. Sam aus.